I get inspired by people who can drop down and get back up. That's what always inspired me to keep going, because that's how life is. I was always able to pick myself up and pursue the next opportunity.
Brown is still holding a metre and a half lead. It's going to be Brown who gets it, 20.0. It's going to be Canada's goal.
Congrats. I feel like you've passed the final boss, where you've got all the medals needed to be crowned our ultimate champion. You've had such a decorated career, but you're always grinding, thinking of that gold. When you get it, what's it like?
You know, the guys, we came together, we got that bronze in Rio, we got silver, upgraded to silver in Tokyo, and then it's like, all right, we got that one last thing to get, which is that Olympic gold. And we came into Paris with that on our minds. We know we're here together right now, let's make the most of the moment. It was surreal to get it done and to achieve that now.
The other immediate comparison that happens naturally is between the 2024 team and the 96 team. People love the Donovan Bailey moment. I actually love the 4x1 moment in 96 because it wasn't just one. It was undeniable. It was 4 of you on the podium. For it all to come full circle, what was that like for you guys to extend the history, but also extend the comparison from this generation to that golden generation?
It was awesome. I mean, that was one of the biggest accomplishments I feel like in my career, is inspiring the next generation. That's always been something I've tried to do. I know when I first got into track and field, that was always what we all looked up to. That was like our gold standard. The guys in the 90s, what they were able to do. And they're still around, and their legend still echoes throughout our team and inspires us, and we hope to be that for the next generation that wins gold in whatever Olympics wins it the next time.
One thing that is on your mind when you run is your family. What have they meant to you, both in the highs and lows of your journey?
Sometimes it's not even like something that they need to say, like the conversation, it's just their presence, just allowing you to feel safe, feel vulnerable, let it out, and then it's like, okay, I can go back and face the world again. I represent more than just an athlete. I'm also a father, so I got to show how to bounce back from adversity, because that's just inevitable.
As a father, you represent Black legacy. You really embraced that. Are you conscious of what that image means?
I grew up with both my parents, and I was fortunate that they were both in my life. They've been married this whole time, and it's part of why I wanted to be married and have a family, is because I saw them do that, and that always inspired me. I definitely wanted to be an example of that out there. Just have people see a Black father present with his family, because I think it's important for the community and to foster healthy families in the future.
Certainly, mental health and being vulnerable is not a conversation that we've had in the Black community. It's not a conversation we've had as men,
right,
historically. You seem very comfortable. Where does that come from?
I think it's a sign of strength, and if we're ever going to change the stigma around it, then we need people being more vulnerable and talking about it and letting people feel comfortable knowing that it's an emotion that is okay to have. Having those emotions, dealing with it, dealing with the adversity that we all inevitably go through, and being able to pick yourself up and go back out there. If you never allow yourself to feel, you're not going to get to the next step.
Your story, clearly far from finished, but if someone is going to put the Aaron Brown book down at this point, this chapter, what's the one thing they want to take from your story to apply to their lives?
I want people to know that Aaron never gave up, no matter how low it got, but I was able to get back up, and I never stopped pursuing, I never stopped trying to be better.